Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Zelkenon and welcome back to that episode of Smite Super Builds. And today we have Isis, a requested build a couple of days ago. Finally got around to it. But yes, it's been quite a while since I've done this, and let's go on with the actives first. But before I go into everything, I've been noticing Isis is getting kind of popular again. I've been seeing her more in Conquest and mid lane, and she's doing pretty well. For all the good reasons. She's really good at clearing lanes and whatnot, so hopefully this build can inspire more people to play Isis more and help, some Isis players out. So, actives, like I always say, it always depends on what you're doing. If need be, meditation to out-sustain somebody, teleport to towers, get back to your lane quicker if you're in Conquest. But namely, you may need beads. So, she has, she can counter people quite easily, like in the melee, trying to get next to her. She can, silence or, instant detonate that and stun or, place that or whatnot. So you may not need beads, but she has no CC immunity. So just be sure, make use of actives if you really need it. But besides that, let's go on to the items itself. We're going to go with Shoes of Magi. Now, if you feel like you need cooldown reduction, feel free to get, the Shoes of Focus. But I'm going to go Shoes of Magi. Her cooldowns aren't too long. Of course, the ulti is always typically 90 seconds. Her 3 is kind of long, 18 seconds, but her 1 or 2 is just 10 seconds. Now, if you need cooldown reduction, to clear the lanes faster, or you just prefer it, go ahead and pick up the other shoes. It's all personal preference, really. Next, we're going to go with Spear Magus. Spear Magus works really well in Isis, mainly because of the passive, and it's really easy and quick to apply those stacks on one or multiple targets, mainly because of her 1. Now you hit him a couple times and then boom, you have 2 stacks of the Spear Magus, which is going to reduce your magical protection by a total of 20 points and 20% for 5 seconds, on top of the base 15 penetration of Spear Magus gives you. So, alright, Spear Magus really works good with Isis. I'm going to go with Gem of Isolation as a third item. Now, back on the topic of Conquest, of course, apply your typical mage mid lane setup in Conquest. The Vampiric Shroud, move into boots, and maybe get Void Shield if you need it. All personal preference, and maybe a stack item as your third item in Conquest. But besides all of that, let's go on with the rest of the build. So Gem of Isolation, I like to get this mainly because I like to slow them down. Of course, you have your stun there. But afterwards, they're going to try to run away. Now, since they're going to be slowed after that with Gem of Isolation, this is going to allow you to kind of beat them up with your 1. And your 1 itself will also slow them down so you can apply the rest of your, your 1s on them. Now, I don't know why I clicked I, but maybe I'm going to go Pionom. Pionom works really well with Isis, mainly because of the stun. So you stun them, and your next base attack will have the Pionom effect, and it's going to hit really hard. So that's going to allow for instant burst damage between your 2 and your Pionom, and you can follow up with your 1. Or, yeah, you probably want to do it in that order exactly, because if you wait till after your 1's over to land your Pionom, they're probably going to be quite a good distance away. So you can dispel them, stun them, use your poly, and then use 1, and that's a good combo right there to burst somebody down. So going on, we're gonna go with Bancroft's Talon. Like I said before, if you're getting Void Shield to counter a mage in mid lane, that's fine, or getting a stack item, that's fine. But if not, Bancroft Talon works really well. I meant to say. So mainly because the high power and the lifesteal. I like lifesteal on Isis, and I like lifesteal on a lot of my mages personally, just because since we don't really build any defensive items or anything like that, like defense or health, it's really nice to get like a big swoop of HP back whenever you try to clear a lane. So Isis, you clear lanes with your 1, sometimes 2 or whatever, you're gonna get a big jump in HP, so you're kind of healing yourself really easy. And also the passive works really well if somebody's being aggressive on you and dropping your HP, and then you're gonna do more damage back to them, so it works really well in that case. And of course, throw out the hoodie for obvious super epic power reasons. Now we do a little bit of testing of her power on some Cyclopses, or just one lonely Cyclops. As you see there, that's quite a bit of burst damage. I'll pull up the abilities so you can see exactly how our power affects our abilities. So we can see here, nothing is 100% of our magical power, but a Spirit Ball, I think that's what, 80%? So that's pretty big. So calculate these numbers how you want it to end. There's that. That's the combo I was talking about. The stun ball and the polynom, and the one just utterly destroys. Our ulti bursted in 4,000. So that's gonna wrap it up for the video. Hope this helps you guys out. I'll see you guys later. Peace.